What's good, everybody? You see, I've been reviewing a lot of stuff lately, and we're we're getting right back to it. Of course, we're gonna be reviewing Calvin Tuck. Your footage doesn't work. I've played you. 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 I even played you. It's like I'm stuck in a time loop where I'm constantly reviewing the same games over and over again. Time loop. That one game about time. Of course, I should have seen it sooner! Let's play a pack in time! He had to go. Oh, hell yeah, this is a dope-ass intro. Hey, wait a minute, that's not how it looked originally. There we go. Now, I have a choice. Do I either A, play the game that originally came out on the Sega CD, or B, play the really good Christian Whitehead version on Sonic Origins to make it easier to capture? Now, solely to make it easier on myself, and this is probably how Sega intended the game to be played anyway, I'm just going to play the Sonic Origins version. Changes to note. Sonic Spin Dash is Sonic 2 Spin Dash. There are no lives, there are coins. No, I'm not playing as a different character. That's it. Sega! Oh my god, that music is such a banger! And the graphics, oh my god, it's so fucking pretty. What the hell is this level design? Now, here's a little context. You see, Sonic CD was being made around the same time as Sonic 2, and, well, it was being made by Sega of Japan, while Sonic 2 was being made by Sega of America. See, Sonic CD decides to take the more exploratory, grand, expansive levels of Sonic 1 and builds on that. Sonic 2 takes the more fast-paced nature of Sonic and runs with that for its level design. Sonic CD just don't give a fuck. Well, the whole gimmick of this game is to go past these signs, okay, and then if you pick up enough speed, maintain that speed, 88 miles per hour, some Back to the Future shit, you go to either the past or future, depending on what your sign said. Well, fuck that, you don't have to do any of that shit. All you have to do is collect 50 rings, make it to the end of a stage, and then do a special stage to get all 7 time stones, so that way you can get the best ending anyway. Even Sega knew that it was redundant to have to maintain speed in level design that doesn't really help it, and go back in time only in the past, so why would you want to go to the future, and then break a random robot generator you have to go hunt down. I thought Sonic was supposed to be a fast-paced game, not The Legend of Zelda. While we're talking about these special stages, I'm gonna say something right now. These special stages are fucking bullshit, okay? Like, there's no depth perception whatsoever. Of course, I understand it's a 2D game, and, I mean, if you saw me play fucking Mario Kart on Super Nintendo, you should be like, oh, you should be used to this. Well, no, because not only do you have to jump, you also have to figure out when you're gonna drop, because your speed and, like, your drop rate doesn't really make sense to work together. And I swear to God, sometimes my fucking pixel art will literally clip through the goddamn UFO and just not count when I should have hit it. And you have to hit all these within a time limit. And fuck you, Sega. Now, I'm gonna let this play out, and don't give me some bullshit or like, oh, it's just the first boss. All the bosses are this piss easy, so I'm just gonna let you see all I had to do to defeat the first boss. I feel like I just beat the shit out of a toddler. Alright, Collision Chaos Act 1. Let's go. Okay, this is a pretty pink level. Oh, hey, fucking new hedgehog. Wait, hold on. What does Manuel say you are? Princess Sally? That is not Princess Sally! This is Princess Sally! What the hell? I mean, of course today, like, I know that's Amy Rose, but I mean, back in the 90s, we had the Sad AM cartoon, but we didn't have an Amy Rose in America, so, like, I'm not blind! That's obviously not Sally Acorn. What in the our princess is in another castle bullshit? Literally, just Mario. Sonic didn't need a damsel in distress. He had a whole reason. He wants to save the environment. He wants to save the little animals. Now he's got to save this hoe? Of course I kid, but I mean, like, that is a little bit of a strange additive. I mean, but you know what? I'm fine with it. I like Amy as a character. Also, Metal Sonic, badass as fuck. But you know, now's probably a good time to, you know, talk about the story of this game. Eggman chained an entire planet to Earth. How? And by the way, mind you, this is the first time he does this. He does this twice, at least canonically. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm starting to understand why they call this shit Collision Chaos. Slow the fuck down, Sonic. Now this right here is not a normal level. No, this is a boss fight. Explain to me how in God's green earth a pinball machine is a boss fight. Little did they know, they would make a game about this. Literally the same year. Come on. Just bounce up there. Come on. Yes! Beat this fucking egghead. He just runs away. What a fucking pussy. Fight me like a man. Titled Tempest Zone. This is just Labyrinth Zone again! I will give the game credit though. This is the only Sonic game I could think of where I actually don't mind the water level. That's because, much like Sonic 3, you spend a good chunk of this zone out of the water, so really it's more of a half water, half regular level. Kinda like Super Mario. Again, weird nitpick, but they changed the drowning sound, so it's not really impending anymore, which, I mean, some people might like, but I think it's a little stupid to change. Do you want to know what this zone's boss is? Take a guess. Bubbles. Oh, and I'm not kidding either. After chasing Eggman down a hallway, you literally go into the water where he surrounds himself with air bubbles so Sonic can breathe underwater, and you beat the shit out of him. So, not only is Eggman proven to be a fucking dumbass because of this fight, you literally could have just drowned Sonic here. But instead, you choose to let him survive off of the air bubbles that you created. So, okay. You do you, Eggman. Oh my God, finally I beat this godforsaken final special stage. Great, now I got all the fucking Chaos the Dragon Ball, the Time Stones. So, do I get anything for this? Do I get to become Super Time Travel Ultimate the Hedgehog or something? No. You just get the good ending and an easier third act from every level from now on. Like, actually, though, what do you get from this? Because the game just says, you got them all. It doesn't say, you can transform into anything. It doesn't say, oh, you get the good ending now. It just says, you got them all. What it should really say is, you just wasted your time. Now go fuck yourself. Since I'm here, I should probably talk about some of the, gameplay additions to this game. There's only one different thing. The Super Peel Out. You press up, you spam jump, and you go fast. Quartz Quadrant isn't even that special either. I mean, it's a mine with conveyor belts that you can change direction of, but that's pretty much it for this level. I mean, it's visually appealing, the music's swanky, but the boss, oh my God, the boss is a laughingstock. You literally just run forward and the boss kills himself. That's literally all the boss fight is. Granted, I died more times than I'd like to admit because I kept getting hit by this fuck-ass spike ball, because if it, barely clips your foot, you just die, and you're fucked, because it takes forever to get back up, and you'll just get hit twice anyway. But beyond that, that's Quartz Quadrant. Wacky Workbench is honestly one of my more favorite levels because of the crazy fucking gimmick it has. Okay, so when you were a kid, you used to play floor is lava, right? You don't touch the floor. Well, similar concept, but instead the floor launches you a million miles in the air. It's so fucking cool. And you got these little ice things that freeze you, send you all the way back down, and then you fling right back up. So honestly, it's more of a nuisance than anything. And to be honest, this level is the one that really made me realize getting all the time stones that early kind of makes the third acts in the future of this game really boring, because you're pretty much invincible, because there's no badniks in the good futures. So it's more or less just a maze with Sonic controls. And the boss for this level isn't really a boss, more or less just platforming. Because you see these rocks drop down, and then you get flung into the air, and then you gotta jump to the next platform, and then you hit Eggman. And that's all the boss fight is. It's honestly kind of boring. And that's just the main issue I have with this game. I mean, like, once you get past, like, getting all the time stones, it's frustrating, yeah, because you have to go, like, find all the fucking rings, or you can go back in time and get all the robot generators. But once you do all that, pretty much, you can just blitz through this game. And I think Sega noticed that, but they didn't really try to do anything about it because, I mean, the level design is complex, yeah, but once you find the right path, you just kind of zoom through it. Yes, Stardust Speedway. Best song in the game, worst level design I've ever seen. This is the only Sonic level that I can confidently say I can beat every time and still have no idea how I did it. This is also the level with the famous Metal Sonic race, where you have to race Metal Sonic down to get to the end, or else you get fucking obliterated by Eggman's instant death laser, which, honestly, why doesn't he just use this all the time if it can one-tap Sonic with rings? But, you know, you do you, Eggman, again. Woo! I saved the girl! Does that mean I finally beat the game? Oh, but I guess I'll play some more. Metallic Madness will fucking kick your ass, okay? Like, this level, okay, I get it's the final zone, but holy hot damn. What happened to the whole maze design? This feels like Sonic, but cranked up to an 11, okay? They throw fucking everything at you. There's fucking spikes everywhere, and there's fucking, like, there's shit, like, tunnels and everything. There's shit that'll crush you constantly. Fucking shit you can't even notice. And I get Final Zone, once again, but, like, could you imagine, like, not having all the time stones? You have to get 50 rings at the end of this stage? I don't think I could do it, personally. There's a gimmick in Act 2 where you go tiny, and then you have to, like, crawl through all these little holes, but here's the thing. Number one, I tested it. Your hitbox is bigger than your sprite art, so that's a little bullshit. And secondly, this one little section where I kept getting slammed back into that spring, yeah, you gotta hold right the whole time, but honestly, that just pissed me off more than it should. Okay, this took forever. Final boss time. Okay, so this is the room leading up to the final boss, and oh, I'm bouncing all over the place. Okay, hold on. Can I get in here, pretty please? Alright, and okay, let's just let me in, please. Okay, just close on me again. Alright, can I please go into the final boss room? Please? Please. Nope. Okay, we're gonna keep fucking bouncing. Okay, you're starting to piss me off, and could you imagine? You're on the final level. You don't have any more continues. That was your last life. I think I would lose my absolute shit. Okay, whatever. We made it to the final boss room. It's really small. There's no way this is the final boss, right? This is too damn easy. I mean, it's just a fucking bug. Yeah, surely. No way, right? There we go. Why are we here? What the fuck is that robot? I mean, it's literally just like a little doohickey with pillars spinning around it. I mean, is that a final boss or what? Come on, one more hit. Come on. Come on, make it go boom! Yeah! I did it! I beat the game! What happens next? How in the fuck did you get up here? So peaceful. Yeah. that's Sonic CD, everybody. Now, after, you know, replaying it for this video, number one, this video took a long fucking time, by the way. Like, normally, I could get my videos done like 2 days max. This took like a week. But yeah, I don't know why it's my favorite of the tetralogy. I mean, normally, if I fucking never played this game before, I mean, if I didn't have that childhood nostalgia, I think I'd fucking hate this game. I mean, objectively, out of the 4 classic games, Sonic CD, bottom of the tier list. Matter of fact, let's make a tier list right here. Come on, editor me, let's do it. Okay, so, in S tier, we got Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And then, below that, we got Sonic 2, and then Sonic 1, and then Sonic CD. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this game. It's a fun game, undoubtedly, for about half of it. Then, once you get either all the time stones, or you can spend your entire time looking around for this fuck-ass, robot generators, which I did not do, because I have a life. Yeah, that's all the enjoyment you're gonna get out of this game, because the second half of the game, it gets pretty easy, mostly because you already got the good features by then, hopefully, if you know, you're reasonable. And if you don't, well, good luck to you, because Metallic Madness will kick your ass. But that's gonna be it. This is the first time I've actually ever, like, completely beaten a game for a review. So I hope you appreciate that. It took me a long-ass time. Be grateful. But without any further ado, hope you enjoyed. Morning, good afternoon, and good night. I hope you enjoyed today's video reviewing Sonic CD, talking about, you know, things of that nature. Well, I don't really have much to say at the end of this one. I mean, it was fun to make, kinda. The first half was a bit of a pain in the ass, but the second half was just recorded today. It was smooth sailing, I'll tell you that much. But, nah, that's really all I gotta say, so I'll let you go now. See you later.
You